Hi everybody, welcome back to Book Bust. My name is Deepak and I am a creative lead here. Today I want to talk about 10 books that I've read in past, and all of these books have one thing in common. That is, at least one of the protagonists in these books represent a member of a queer community. The first book that I want to talk about today is Lies We Tell Ourselves. It's a story of two teenage lesbian girls, but the twist in the story comes that the story is based in 1959 Virginia, when black students were legally allowed to go to white school. So one of the protagonists, one of the girls, is white and another is black. So this book does not only talks about that how a queer person feels like, but also it talks about racisms, and the book chapters is basically our lies that we tell ourselves, as the title goes. So chapter 1 is called Lie Number 1, and I was really intrigued by it. The writing is amazing, but I don't know how this book is so underrated. I seldom find this on BookTube or Bookstagram, so that's my reason to put it on number 1 on my list. Book number 2, We Are Okay by Nina LaCour. Now this book too have a lesbian teenager. It does talk about how a lesbian teenager feels like and what she goes through if we talk about in terms of a sexuality, but it also talks about grieving, mental health. This book is well written, it's poetic, it's lyrical, it's sad at times. I mean, more or less it has a sad tone to it, but it was a brilliant read for me. So pick it up if you want to read realistic fiction. Also, I'm really excited for Nina LaCour's new book, which will be releasing around September this year, and rumor has it that, and it is her first time when she has written a ghost story. Third book, Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of Universe by Benjamin. Now it is another YA, I know, but man, I love YA. You know, there will be a lot more YA in the list, and it's just the third book. The reason why I like this book is the way it is written. Also, how author portrays the contrast between two protagonists, because one is an angry teen and another is a very nice, kind-hearted. Pick up this book if you want to see two gay teens, how they go through life, how they go through their teenage phase. And for me, I think I recommend this book to those people who want to introduce LGBTQ literature to their kids, irrespective of their sexuality. Moving on, number 4 is Sachin Kundalkar's Khabar Blue. It is written in Marathi, which is one of the Indian languages, and then it was translated into English by Jerry Pinto. The reason why I like this book is there are mysteries involved. So there are like 3 main characters. One, the main protagonist they're talking about is a bisexual man, and another 2 characters are a brother sister. The sister is a straight girl and the guy is a gay man. Now both of them fall in love with the same person, and he is their tenant. The part 1 of the story talks about the boy, how his relation was with the guy, the mystery man, even though he's grieving, but he can't really talk about his relationship with the boy to anybody in the home. And the second part is about his sister, who was able to talk about her relationship with the guy because it was a heterosexual relation. The book talks about sexuality, but it also talks about how our society perceives it. If you're looking for a book from Indian literature that talks about LGBTQ community, then this is the book you should pick up. Number 5 and number 6 are 2 books from the same series. They're even here. First is Carry On, and the second is Wayward Son. Both of them are written by Rainbow Rowell. Carry On is inspired from the concept of chosen one. Even the author has said it in the author note. Again, like Aristotle, in Dante discovered the secrets of life, it talks about two different teens, two different gay boys who see the sexuality in two different ways. But the real fun part about these books is the magic part. I love the added fantasy, the magic thing in the story. It was really fun to read, and it goes even on a fun journey in Wayward Son, because they are on a road trip, and I've heard the third part is coming very soon, I think sometime in 2021. The reason why you should read this series is to understand that it's not that magic or the fantasy that will make the things right, but it is the point that we people as a society have to accept things the way they are and have to let go of our prejudices. Seventh book is Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertelli. Now, this book has been adapted into a movie, Love, Simon, and very soon a show inspired by it will be releasing called Love, Victor. The author has put up this question through protagonist in the story, that why people of LGBTQ community have to come out. So pick up this book to understand what a person goes through when their sexuality is used against them, and especially when they're just a teenager. So the reason why I have put it on 7th spot is that I did not really like how Simon's character was built. I really wanted some more depth in it, but sorry to say I couldn't find it. Though I'm really looking forward to Love, Victor. I really want to see how they show the world of Creekwood High. The last 3 books on this list are volume 1, 2, 3 of Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. Most of you know that she is a brilliant illustrator. I loved her work. Like, all 3 of these books have really cute illustrations. She really nailed it. But what I did not like about this book was how the storylines were in all 3 books, and the way she has put up things like, trigger warnings, and how she has talked about consent and sexuality, even though these characters are teenagers, but she had really put them in the right way. If to say there is a right way to put things, she has done it. It is again that kind of a book which you should introduce to your kid if you want to introduce LGBTQ literature. And with that, it's a wrap. These were the 10 books that I have read in past and love them absolutely for one thing or the another, but also I have put them in order because according to my preferences, but I'm sure yours could be different. So comment down below which of these you have read or which of these you want to read first, and tell me, how are you guys celebrating Pride Month? Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Book Buzzed, and we will be back next Thursday with another video. Until then, happy reading. Now this book